All right. Welcome back, Hey Mr. R Nation. This is Hey Mr. R 2020. I had a little glitch. So that's why I do these backup files. And we're just going to do this. We're going to restart the Raider game. We'll do some of the menu options and then restart the Raider game. It's smart to have multiple save points. I don't know what happened, but some stuff got screwed up. So I'm going to do this menu here real quick. And then we'll scout the Raiders. Well, I know the Raiders are the #1 offense. We're the #1 defense, so it should be a good game. I actually got the ball and I threw a pick the first possession, so it was a lucky glitch in the system. I have no idea what happened, though. So, yeah. Alright, so I just re-signed a couple of depth guys. They were young. Okay. So we're going to upgrade a bunch of guys. JT, let's go. I'm thinking about trading JT and Big Q in the off-season. And then, get Zach Moss would be my starting running back. Get a serviceable replacement for Zach, or the second string running back. And then get a young lineman to replace DeForest Buckner. I mean, obviously won't be as good, but then maybe shore up the offensive line a little bit with, get like a 2-for-1. Get 2 decent linemen instead of 1 great lineman. And then maybe use some of the equity from JT on the defensive side. I've got to have a more stout front four. I think my offense will come along fine as AR does better. But it's going to be a very active off season. I haven't touched the roster because I want it to be realistic, but hey. This off season, though, we're going to get after it. I've thought about trading my draft picks for just the #1 overall draft pick, and then creating a guy like some amazing linebacker who can rush and cover and tackle, or get like a 7-foot, 400-pound D tackle who's just disruptive. But we'll see. It's nice that this is a home game, but we'll see. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs or not. Hopefully we make the playoffs. I'm not ever wanting to tank a season, so we'll just see. We shall see.
Today, from
Lucas Oil
Stadium in Indianapolis.
So Garoppolo is their starting quarterback, and they got Josh Jacobs in the backfield, who's just a load. He's a problem. So yeah, #1 offense versus #1 defense. That means before the glitch, I threw that pick. That was not good. I can't be doing that. And they got Max Crosby on the D-line. He's tough.
It's the Indianapolis Colts.
Let's go.
Taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Devontae Adams a problem too, so they got some players. Even though they're 7 wins, 8 losses, just like us.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this final day
All right,
of
looks like I'm kicking
2023,
off.
New Year's Eve. Folks are fine-tuning their resolutions. Fitness clubs ready for that January boon. But these two teams have one more important piece of business to take care of before the calendar turns to 2024.
And I'll be one of those, trying to get it going in January, trying to get my physical fitness on. But first, we've got a game to get on here. Two teams trying to finish strong before they turn the calendar. And on the flight home, I'll be finalizing my resolution list.
Former 49er.
The Raiders offense heading out with their new man under center for 2023, the former Patriot, former 49er, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball?
Look at Josh Jacobs' power
puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver.
Dang.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 11 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And that score solidified his standing at the top of the touchdown chart. And right now, he's looking to finish this season strong with a few more.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
So they've had
6
2
yards
plays,
to pick up, and that's a first down.
2 runs.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Colt defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the
number 1
pass.
D, number 1 offense.
Last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now they're just hoping to see more of that.
So they run the ball 3 straight. They've got to throw it here.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after
Law
the
of
loss.
averages.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
Stuff. Let's go.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's so weird. 3rd and 14.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd
4
down
runs
moving.
in a row.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense.
It's called
in
trying
the
to
future,
establish
if you're going
the
to try and
run.
block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Ebicom coming off that edge.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Trying to keep everything in front of me, so they have to throw it shallow.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's to the rookie
Dang
from
it,
Notre
they got
Dame,
it.
Michael Mayer. And he is going to have the
Dang.
Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd
Oh,
down
that's so
conversion.
frustrating.
So the assignment, a tough
They
one here
converted
for this
a 3rd and
defense. You've got a
14.
quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to
Dang.
keep him
What am
under
I doing?
wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready
Jeez,
for this
what
one.
am
I
I
can
doing?
guarantee you there's just so much
Probably
to
set
combat.
my defenders
But I
too
think
far
they're going to
back.
zero in on taking away his top target. Double,
Jeez.
triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
That was unfortunate. Because we had him 3rd and 14.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 2.
Ooh, nice
And
hit.
the big boys
by
up front, they're
defense.
going to stop him right at the line.
Stuffed.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
What an advantage having a lead guy to
Let's
build a
go.
defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On play action, now Garoppolo. He hits Adams.
That's got to be
complete.
Devontae Adams.
And all the way inside the 15 before they
I mean,
drop
they're
it.
showing
It's
showing
a
up
gain of
that they're the number 1
35.
offense.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season.
Excuse
That
me.
catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Dang it.
They will run for the
There we
first
go.
time here with White.
Stuffed.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Josh Jacobs must be tired.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Over the middle, he's got Mayer.
All right, big 3rd and 2.
7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
We all know
that's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No,
nope.
It's incomplete. So off his
I thought they were going to run it.
In comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. From the
So we held
him
them to 3 points.
A fairly easy one here. The kick by Carlson is good.
I mean, I'm sure they wanted 7, we wanted 0.
0.
So
Advantage.
we'll take that. The #1 offense in the league only getting 3
After
points.
marching down the field, only getting 3
Now it's
there,
our
kind of
turn.
feels like a
We got
win
to
for
do
the
something
defense.
here.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is the #4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago, 12 carries, 53 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments in how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a first down following a gain of 3. After 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some room to roam now. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion is McKenzie. Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw off play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyree Wilson. He's the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt.
Hey, at least I didn't throw a pick.
Back deep. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Oh, hit stick. Let's go.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Now 2nd and 5. Garoppolo. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Over the middle, he's got Myers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 29-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Myers. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Now 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Shaquille Leonard in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And maybe a chance for Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw going to be caught by McKenzie.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
In motion, the tight end.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
It was Isaac Rochelle there to make the play defensively.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And quickly they get to the line.
QB sneak, Richardson.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Moss. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
This is 3rd and goal, still looking for the first points of the game.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal. And the result. Instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Indy set to go on offense once more.
I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Indy. 64 yards. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Now it's Richardson. Pass out left, caught by Woods.
Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion is McKenzie. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game. And here we go, our first touchdown, and it comes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament to... Defense are able to hold the line this long, but now on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Hall not going to bring this one out. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. On first down, Garoppolo. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Garoppolo to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Renfro. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
Now Garoppolo.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Touchdown! Hunter Renfro, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the
Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Richardson to throw it. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Richardson. He's going to let it fly. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds. To go in half number 2. This is 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much. clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
So Garoppolo and the Raiders now
down by 2, a little over 30 seconds remaining. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. And now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Garoppolo.
And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
To throw is Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll look to throw.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Indianapolis,
they get back to 500 at 8-8 with 1 game remaining.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I've got to adjust that slider I'm kicking because I'm just horrible.
The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.
Big win for us. Ugly win. I'm surprised they went away from Josh Jacobs because I thought he was running the ball well. AR5, 8 of 11. No picks. So, hey, I'm happy. 114 rating. JT. Isaiah McKenzie playing fabulous. Josh Downs. I don't blame Raymond for giving up some sacks. Nick Cross with 10 tackles. Wow. Pay and Warner with some big sacks. Whew. All right, it comes down to it. We got the Texans this next week. We'll see if it's a win and you're in the playoffs. See where we're at with all that. We advance to next week here. Last game of the regular season. Got the W against the Raiders. That was a crazy game. Alright, so the Titans are 9-7. So we need to beat the Texans, which would put us at 9-8. And we need the Titans to lose. Let's look at the playoff picture here. Alright, so the Titans are there. Let's look at the schedule to see who they play. I mean, we obviously need to beat the Texans, but let's see who the Titans play. Hopefully they play some juggernaut team. Dang, they've won their last 4 games. They play the Jaguars. Great. That's not... Okay. Let's look at the AFC standings, how far we are out. See if maybe we can get a wild card berth. So... Man, look at all these 8-8 teams. Steelers, us, Texans, Bills. I mean, we win, we still may not get in the playoffs. We'll see. But we've beaten the Titans twice, so if they lose, we win, we're in the playoffs. But if we beat the Texans, we might still get a wild card berth. We'll see. Anyways, hey, Mr. R Nation, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and Twitch at Hey Mr. R 2020. I am out.